Alright. Call of Duty news. Something so fun for everyone. Son of a glitch. I freaking thought I freaking had that hidden. Okay. I'm keeping that in the video because it's whatever. It's just a plate of food. Who could get mad at a plate of food? This is really good. I need to put this to the side for later. I might have that on my day off. This is basically a day off in a way. Alright, whatever. Anyways, I'm going to get some of my coffee in. No creamer. And it's actually decent. It's actually right here. Any coffee that I'm currently drinking, I'm going to start putting in the background right here. Which, this crown is also where the satchel came from. And you can't even see it. Awesome. And then where this one came from. And it freaking fell again. I'm happy.
Ghostface killers, Wu-Tang, 21 news gang, drug dealers in the Moosang, at the top of the food chain, man.
I'll my life, yeah. CPR my pipe, yeah. Please need the energy, only got a night, yeah.
You still can't see it. Well, I filled everything I just did. Anyways, yeah, now I got a coffee machine. There's a lot of new stuff in the setup. I might move it around some. We got Luna over here. The Luna that just chills. And just, you know, chills there. And then, you know, random food right there. Don't worry about that. That's a plate that I'm currently eating. Maybe it'll disappear by the end of this video. And if it doesn't, I don't want to hear complaining and down in the comments below. No, I'm just kidding. Need to get to this video, but Luna's not letting me now. I'll just have a little bit more coffee before I even get into the video. Hope you guys are having a grand legendary day, of course. Now, I'm going to be going off of 3 sources after watching their videos. DK Dynamite, a very underrated YouTuber that's given me a lot of news since Black Ops Cold War. I've been watching him because I enjoyed that game a lot. And then now for Modern Warfare III, although II I have been updated off of his channel because of it too, so shout out to him for that. And then, of course, Merc Music and FaZe Jev. All 3, I am going to watch their videos to get kind of context, because even I don't know what the frick's going on. But apparently, DK Dynamite started it off by saying they've been working on it for 10 years. Now, I'm going to just keep it real. How I've always liked it, how it was before, the one thing that I most likely liked about it was when it was just straight up, like, there's no skill based, like, if it was just the way it was, where you just matched up with random people, that was perfect. That was the perfect system. But I would not mind a skill-based matchmaking, so it would be a little bit more fun, so maybe that is the perfect one. At least, I don't know if they've ever tried skill-based and then not skill-based, like in shuffled, randomized orders, RNG, if you will. And if they tried that out, I feel like that might be where it's at for some of the hardcore Call of Duty franchise players, besides, you know, casuals, because maybe casuals will like it too, who knows. I don't know, I think that would be probably the best route if they're trying to do skill-based matchmaking, which is really cool. I think that's kind of a cool approach to do it, and I would not mind that. I would welcome it, but at the moment, it seems a little bit like there are some ups and downs, and there are some good games that I, have, and some bad games that I have. Also, check out the hat. But there are some freaking, like, this is a new hat, by the way, that I just got today. But there are some games where it just kind of depends on the day that you're having, how good you play that day, what kind of lobby you get in. It all depends on different factors. At least for myself, that's how it is for me. And I don't know, like maybe how long you played since, or how rusty you are for some reason. You know, again, it's like how you play that day. But I think that's the best approach to go for, in terms of just, you know, from a perspective of, you know, someone who's been playing for the last 10 years, shoot, and who's played pretty much every Call of Duty multiplayer up into basically nowadays. I haven't missed a COD. At least I have not played every campaign or everything the game has to offer that's been released since Modern Warfare 2, but I have played every Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2. I haven't played the classics, though, unfortunately. I played a tiny bit of World at War. Don't know what the frick happened to it. And then that was, I think, the oldest COD I played, I'm pretty sure. But besides that, I'm going to now watch these videos and see what it has in store, and then I'll come back with my input on everything. Or my 2 cents, if you will. Or my 1 cent. or my 50 cent. I have no idea what's going on. First thing, it's kind of the same. Like, once a franchise has been out for so long, and especially if they don't change a lot of things, people are eventually going to get better at the game. And I think it's the same exact case for Apex Legends. When I play that game, I feel the same way. I feel like, except it's a little bit different in Apex. I don't know why it's sweatier in Apex than it is Call of Duty. I'm not going to, you know, freaking say that it's the exact same when it really isn't. It's a little bit different on Apex. A little bit, when I say a little bit, it's a lot sweatier. But myself, I don't really mind it, because that's how games are going to be. Either if they change up some stuff, or even if not. You know, players are eventually going to get better at a game. Where the frick did Luna go? Oh, just went over there. Is it out on camera? No. Okay, awesome. I don't know about this one. Hold on. Before going forward, it says playlist diversity. This is a problem I've been having since maybe Black Ops Cold War. I'm not too sure, but I know since Modern Warfare II, or Modern Warfare 2, 2022, and even Modern Warfare 3, or 2023, or Modern Warfare III. One of the biggest issues that I've been saying so many times, that if you want to keep a bigger player count, keep Shipment 24/7. Keep Meat 24/7. I bounce back and forth with Meat and Shipment, because Meat is actually really amazing as a map on its own. Absolutely really good for camo grinding and such. Alright, that's not even my coffee cup. This one is. It's not bad. It's definitely more tasteable than freaking normal coffee, but it definitely needs some kind of like creamer or something. Unfortunately, I think we're out of creamer. I have to like go cop some in a couple days. Anyhow, back into it. The biggest issue... hold on. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, this is Michelle for the American Breast Cancer Coalition PAC.
I'm not a female. Like, what do you not get about that? Like, oh, someone in my family might have it. I'm not a father yet. I'm a freaking expansive family. You would call them. You don't call a man.
Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Anyway, back into it. These are the biggest things that I think affects some of the player count sometimes, because some people want to camo grind and some people aren't filling all the maps. Myself, for example, I even quit the game for a little bit before I accepted, alright, whatever, I'm just going to go through with it. I'm just going to play these maps anyways. They're the maps that are out right now. Or before, though, I tried it and the games are really campy. It was not good at all. And the thing is, when you camp on certain maps like Nuketown, Meat, Shipment, just to throw out a few examples, the thing is, people can camp, it's fine, but the thing is, you can destroy those campers in easy, quick, efficient time. That's what makes those maps fun. Even bigger maps sometimes, but the thing is, you know, they can't camp for long. They'll try to camp, is really like the freaking, like the underline, under try. Like, that's exactly it. They'll try to camp, but it might not be successful a lot of the time because, you know, I'm in the lobby, for one. For two, it's a freaking map that's, like, built for fast-paced action. And it's supposed to be fun and, you know, play the game, have some fun, move around. That's one of the freaking things in the trailers. Do you see them camping? No, you don't. You don't see that. Maybe in Infinite Warfare, technological freaking futuristic games that people don't enjoy for some reason, because I actually think Infinite Warfare is alright, and Advanced Warfare is still the best future. Ooh, actually, hold on. If it comes to this debate, Black Ops 2 is up there too. So Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 2 I'm probably tied in. Black Ops 3's campaign was like, what the heck? But definitely multiplayer. And zombies, oof, Black Ops 3 is definitely up there. And when the Ackman said he enjoyed Black Ops 4 zombies more than Black Ops 3, I don't really get that. I mean, Black Ops 3 had a lot, and don't get me wrong, Black Ops 4 zombies was cool. But frickin', what, Ackman? You like BO4 more than BO3 zombies? That's an interesting opinion. That I have not played the DLCs of Black Ops 4, so I don't know. But I don't think any zombies as of recent has been able to compete with BO3 zombies, except Black Ops Cold War. In terms of like storyline and all that, though, I'm still not sure. I'd have to like really do an in-depth video on it. But Cold War has been the best zombie since. Modern Warfare zombies that just came out in Modern Warfare III it's cool, and I like it, but I haven't done any of the Easter eggs and really anything on the game, and I haven't seen anything on the game, but from what I can tell from, like, base value, it's cool, but it just doesn't hit the same. Like, it's cool that it's DMZ combined with Zombies too. I think that was awesome. I loved DMZ. I really liked DMZ. It was different. And I also like Warzone. And they combine it with Zombies. When I was like, and when I found that and I saw that, and I was like, wow, that's freaking awesome. But then it just doesn't hit the same as what some people call round-based. And I guess there was this other video that I watched about round-based zombies. This guy got mad because people call it round-based, and then, you know, something else. It was a hilarious video. I wish I could pull up the video here. But anyways, back to the whole point of this, all of this. Playlists. That's kind of an issue when they take out playlists after a lot of people are playing, a lot of people are camera grinding, and some people are already done, you know? Some people are completely done. Now they're just trying to have fun with the game. That's what I would love to do. Unfortunately, I got the game a little bit late, 2 months late, so I don't have all the camos. I don't have all my weapons maxed out. Am I going to do that for every single weapon ever? No, but it would be something that some people would want to see for sure. But all I'm doing right now is going for mastery. And when frickin' shipment gets taken out or meat gets taken out, I'm like, oh, okay, time to move on to a different game and play that game until the frickin' playlist come back. But again, like I said, I've accepted it now. Now I just, you know, play whatever and go for the camos anyways. I'm working on pistols at the moment because they're just really easy to get. So I'm just going to get all of them gold and forged and then, you know, platinum and then just leave it there until I go for priceless and frickin' polyatomic. But anyway, with that said, though, in conclusion, they need to keep certain playlists. Like, they have a certain amount, right? But what they should do is have it where, you know, the core and hardcore playlist, right? They should have one for playlists on its own, where you can choose from meat, frickin' meat and shipment, and rustment, and frickin' meat and rust, and stuff like that. I feel like there should be a playlist like that, and then that would just be fun for everybody, because then, if it were up to me, I'd be playing each and every one of those. That would be frickin' awesome to play each of those, and then maybe have one where it has all the most popular maps, like I've already said, and there is a Terminal 24/7 coming soon, confirmed by Merc Music, who had a source, and I cannot wait for that, because I love Terminal, and for that map to be coming back, I don't even care what Call of Duty they do it in. I'm down for Terminal. That is one of my favorite maps. That is the map right there. But Dome also is coming back, and I'm down for Dome. I love Dome, but I don't know, like, between Dome and Terminal, which one I like better, because I do actually like them equally, so it's kind of hard. But anyways, back into it. I think the best thing would be to put all the most popular maps in one playlist, like Terminal, Dome, Rust, Shipment, Meat, you know, stuff like that, and maybe even Rio. I'm okay on Rio. It can be campy, and they could take advantage of camping really a lot if your teammates don't really, you know, catch up and pick up the pace, you know what I'm saying? You know, pick up the pace. JJ Orange gets what that is. If you haven't seen my Baldi's Basic series of JJ Orange, go check it out. There's a playlist. I'll throw it in the description below if you want to check it out. Anyhow, and we did more videos on that, and we'll probably come back to that. I kind of want to, but I think that would solve a lot of the issues if they just did those things. But that's about playlists. Moving on to the next thing. That's the thing, though. You know, back in the day, like, when you're getting destroyed by other teams, just, you know, leave the lobby. But that would mess up your win-loss ratio, right? So that would probably be an issue for some people. Now, the thing is, skill apparently does take part in it. And I can get that, but I didn't mind, like, if I got in a game where the other lobby was destroying my team, that's fine. I can live with that. But I guess some people can't, and that's the reason why maybe skill-based matchmaking is a thing. And I guess it's cool, it's a thing, but I feel like, again, like I said, if it was randomized and shuffled between skill-based matchmaking lobbies and just random people put in a lobby, and then, you know, whatever all these other preferences, maybe shuffle that in too. It's like, I think that would have the best outcome, and just the most random, like, type of, like, stuff put in there. If I were a dev, that's what I would do. I think that would be something that would be a thing in and of itself, but maybe have some kind of, like, playlist or mode on its own for people that want skill-based matchmaking. Maybe call it skill-based matchmaking tier or something, you know? Like, I feel like there is an audience that does cater to each of those things, like, doesn't care, just wants to play the game, and then also wants that skill-based matchmaking. So for those types of players, there's a playlist that has it, or maybe it, like, changes the whole screen, and it's like a different, like a whole different you know, screen and all and stuff like that, but it has every single the same playlist on core. It just has that skill-based matchmaking thing. If that people want that option and people choose that option, that's, I think, what would be a very cool idea that I would do personally. If I were to like do a game like that, and shoot, maybe Legendary Entertainment might have a game soon about, you know, stuff like that. No, it's fine. What I would do just to solve that thing, if it's actually that, if it matters that much to people, I'm not sure how much it matters to the audience that much. I know they've talked about they didn't like skill-based matchmaking or something, and some people don't care. And then there's this whole aim assist for controller and frickin' PC players having an advantage and this and that. And from all sides it makes sense and doesn't make sense, you know? So it's like, to make everything make sense, here's that frickin' skill-based matchmaking tier frickin' version, and you can go into that. I think that would just be a good add addition. And it doesn't really take much. I mean, that's like a lot more servers, a lot more to do. But I mean, when you have a 200 gigabyte game, how can you get anything wrong? How could you miss anything? How could you not have frickin' barracks at launch and statistics? And why can't you look at other people's stats? Why could you only look at your stats? How are we this far into Call of Duty, and how many games have we been able to look at people's stats? The last game that I remember that had stats in Call of Duty was Black Ops 3. I can't remember a Call of Duty where you could look at other people's stats, especially since Modern Warfare 2019. And even in Black Ops 4, I don't remember you can look at other people's stats. I only remember in Black Ops 3. That's the very last Call of Duty I know you can look at people's stats. And that's where it was at. And I think why they took it out is because of the toxicity, or people talking trash by, like, saying, oh, look at your stats, this, and that I've done before, because, you know, it's fun, and that's kind of the whole thing. I'm not, like, seriously, like, trying to attack this person personally, you know what I'm saying? Is that a personal attack or something? Like, no. I'm not trying to do none of that. And people should have understood that back in the day of X'd, at least. People should have understood that if I do that nowadays. The thing is, I think they tried to prevent that and took out statistics in its entirety. But what if you want to look at your friend's statistics? You know, and it just sucks, because if not everybody that you can look at their statistics in every lobby, if not that, at least your friends. Can you look at your friends' statistics? No, you can't even do that. So I think the biggest issue is taking that out of the game too, because it's gonna, like, the audience is not gonna change. You're putting out basically the same game every year. You're not taking at least a year off. There's more work that could be done, and you can't miss a beat. If you miss a beat, you know, people are going to say stuff about it, and that's why Call of Duty devs nowadays just, I don't know. Ah, gosh. I haven't even got to the second or third video by FaZe Jev or Merc Music, by the way, but people and players that are frustrated, who claim that they're constantly put in sweaty lobbies, that's the issue, because of skill-based matchmaking. And if not, then they need to play a different mode or a different Call of Duty. That's kind of the thing. If they decide they want to play the same exact game over and over again for these challenges or this and that, if they keep getting in sweaty lobbies, that's why other games exist, let alone other Call of Duties. If you can't play one, you can play the other. It's not like you can't move on to that game. It's not like you have to play that game that you're playing right now. If it's that difficult for you to not play that game, play a different mode. Play zombies or something if it's on that game. Play co-op, play survival, play frickin', I don't know, play literally anything else, and that will solve your issue. The thing is, you know, like, you can't have the things you want all the time, and even in life, but it's just a thing that I don't see as being that difficult, and I think that's kind of not really the devs' fault or anybody's fault except the players, because all they have to do is just play something else. And Merc Music, now going into his video, I'm not going to watch the entire things, I'm not going to do all of it. I think DK Dynamite actually just did most of it anyway, so I'll see what FaZe Jev has to say, because I'm sure that I'll probably have to quote something there. Merc Music said himself that people or at least Call of Duty acknowledged that going into Rustment 24/7, how did this get here? Going into Rustment 24/7, that the frickin' playlist, people back out when it's Rust because they want shipment, probably for camo grinding and such. And it makes sense. Speed Cola from Zombies, Perk, and Phoenix Kit in the corner from now on. And, you know, other stuff. I organized all this other stuff. If you guys want to see the whole thing, I put the Black Ops 4 map up, Blackout map, and that I got for pre-ordering that game and pre-ordering Black Ops 3, the giant up there, along with, you know, Super Mario, there's Super Paper Mario Wii and all that. But anyways, excuse me, and then a secret Fortnite in the corner. He said that if you put in a separate playlist, it wouldn't be a problem. Now, this is the thing that makes sense, but the problem is it would be more. It would be more for people to do, and it's not that bad, right? But when they have all these playlists coming, it's like that one playlist that I said to make with all those, you know, map rotations. I think it would just be, like, a lot easier if they put all of those maps into one playlist, like the most popular maps, and maybe, if not what I said before, the idea I said before, then put a second playlist where it has, you know, Shipment or Rust, or Meat and Shipment, or Rust and frickin' Terminals, something like that. Terminal and Dome, I think, would be a cool fit, and maybe Rust and Dome. I think that would be kind of cool ideas going in there, and maybe, like, Terminal and frickin' Meat, because, like, I don't know, that would be kind of cool. Maybe Rio and frickin' Terminal, who frickin' knows, I don't know. You know, there's all kinds of combinations, and with DOS House, or what I like to call the House, Luigi's House, freaking relax. Anyway, shout out JJ Orange. The real story of Luigi's Mansion. That map is definitely welcome. I like that map in Vanguard. I didn't really like Vanguard. It was alright. There was some fun times I had on there after, like, the only time I played it, I streamed it. I hit, like, all these types of clips and feeds that I'm not going to go back and clip. I mean, you can look at it for yourself if you really want to go see me hit multi-kills and kill chains with a sniper the first time I played it. I've never played it before. All I did was put on snipers and then I hit clips and uninstalled the game. But anyways, going back to what I was saying. The thing is, with the whole playlist thing, it's more to do, and I guess if that's something that's a problem to the devs, then just simply do what I just said, and just switch it up every once in a while. If you really want two 24/7 playlists, then shoot. I mean, do that. If you want 3, in case if people don't want to play the 2, then maybe make a medium-sized playlist, the one with all the popular maps, and then a small-sized playlist, like Rust and Meat, or frickin' Meat and Shipment. You know, in if not that, then maybe like a medium and a small, and then just keep switching it up all the time. I don't know. There's all kinds of possibilities. You know, I gave some pretty good ideas out there, and that's what I'm gonna say about that. Now, to quote something from the comments here, somewhat Soapy Banana 1 commented, "If matchmaking wasn't skill-based, we'd have non-disintegrating lobbies. Instead, you're booted back to the search after every game, so COD can find you a game that it thinks will be more fair, X to doubt." Merc Music replied himself, "Yep, disbanding lobbies and restarting the search every single time is proof enough that the matchmaking algorithm is constantly refreshing and trying to give players a new experience. This severely harms the social aspect of COD because players can't make friends or rivals with random players in the lobbies since they constantly disband," and that is very true. That's happened a lot of the time. Like, for example, when I was doing a video, if you vote Rust, you like men, for example, I made the mistake of not adding, no, it wasn't even on me, actually, it was Call of Duty. You didn't refresh their lobbies as soon as you got in a game. I feel like back then, the lobby that you got in, those recent players would appear in your recent players list. So if you didn't like that lobby, but you liked someone in that lobby and you wanted to add them or something like that or whatever, you had a little banner going back and forth, we just had some kind of like funny moment or something, then you could easily just go to your recent players and add them. The problem is, it doesn't refresh or update on Call of Duty. When I was doing that, if you vote Rust, you like men video, I had players from the night before, hours before, as I played like at least maybe an hour of Call of Duty when I was looking for SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs, those players that were named that, or those other 2 players that said they wanted to join a lobby, that Soda Pop or something like that, or Desk Pop, and then that EJ Kid or something, that we were going to party up with before, which, by the way, if we partied up with all of them, that would be a full frickin' 6-man. Unfortunately, Call of Duty doesn't frickin' refresh fast enough, so I can't add those people. And if we're not on the same platform and they're cross-platform, like I believe that they were already, then it just makes it even harder because it's just, you know, it's fun, so fun. And I kind of already addressed the issue in that video anyways. If you want to check out that video, link in the description below. I'll put that all the way at the top, and then that other playlist of Baldy Basics right below it. I'm not even gonna lie, one of the things is they're very long videos, and I kind of want to do other things. And I'm not wanting to put basically an hour watching all 3 of these videos in. So I'm going to stop the Merc Music video. Shout out to him, though. Word to him. You know, he's the homie and all. And so is DK Dynamite, and so is FaZe Jev. But I'm going to watch FaZe Jev's now and see what is said there. Okay, I'm not even going to lie. This is going to be very long. I want to do some stuff. I respect all of them, and I got stuff to do. So, and I mean stuff as in... but anyways, don't ask why that's there. That's... Anyways, so yeah, and I also want to make me some music and just a lot of other things. So, with that said about the video, I think I put my point in across. There's probably a lot of other stuff, and if you guys understand what I'm saying, and also want to talk about it, let me know in the comment section below if you guys want to discuss about it and such. I'm going to be streaming later today, of course. I'm going to make some content, and then I'm going to try to edit some of my behind-the-scenes from the Legendary Grand Amusement Park. It's actually the last one, and then after that is the albums after. The next one is Lethal Legend Rise. So that will be the one right after Legendary Grand Amusement Park. That will be edited, and then it will be on my Legendary Grand Entertainment channel if you want to check it out. So with all that said, I hope you guys have a grand Legendary day. Of course, if you guys want to talk about all that stuff, and even if you want to tweet me and such, it's freaking the homie Zach17. I mean, like, let's just keep it. It's all my social media is that, and then if it's not on Snapchat, because I'm not on Snapchat, and I don't have a Snapchat, then I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time on whatever content I make. Again, like I said, I'm going to be streaming. It's always in the description below. My streaming channel is a separate channel from my main channel. It's my second channel, Extra Flavor, if you guys are interested, because I don't want to like spam and put a lot of content on the main channel, and at this point, it'd just be too much to re-upload every single video that I did. And it would just take way too long. I would be here for probably an entire week, and actually maybe longer, like almost 2 weeks, just re-uploading every single thing. And I would, but it's just a lot, and YouTube's probably gonna see it as spamming the platform or spam uploading or something. I have no idea. And probably limit the amount of uploads I can upload daily. So I'm not going to do that, and you know, there's a lot of other plethora of reasons why I would rather keep it on its own channel, and I think it just works a little bit better because it's a couple of different things, and I'd love to put it on one channel, but I can't at this point. I mean, I can, but it's just a lot of work. Now, with that said, I also have my music channel that will have documentaries, movies, TV shows, stuff like that on there later. It's just I am planning stuff out. Stuff will come out soon, but right now I'm only working on one project, and I'm also having some music worked on also, you know, every day. You know, I'm working on a lot of different things. Like, I work on music and gaming pretty much at the same time simultaneously, and other stuff all at once, you know, on the daily. So if you guys are interested, links always in the description below. Go check it all out. It's been your boy, the homie Zach710, and skill-based matchmaking, wait, what? Skill-based matchmaking is getting dabbed on.